Hello friends, how are you? This is Hector Perez from Dev School. This time we're going to discuss how to create a splash screen in Xamarin.Forms, and specifically in this video, we will focus solely on the Android project. We will look at creating a splash screen in iOS in a subsequent video, and later how to create a splash screen in UWP or Universal Windows platform. Firstly, what is a splash screen? A splash screen, known in Spanish as a start screen, is essentially the introductory screens of your application. That's why it's a very important component, as you can display, for example, your brand's logo, some kind of offer, or any other image you want on these splash screens. To create a splash screen in the Xamarin.Forms project for Android, in my case, I have created a completely clean project. Here it is. An Android application takes some time to deploy, especially if it's the first time it's launched on a mobile device. So we can take advantage of all that waiting time to load something at the start of the application or to display some kind of advertisement. In summary, there are 3 specific steps to create a splash screen. First, create a drawable type resource for the splash screen. Second, define a new theme that will display the drawable resource that we defined in the previous step. And finally, we will create a new activity in our application that will use the theme defined in the previous step. Let's then do this in a practical way. First, we're going to create the drawable resource for the splash screen. To create this resource, we will open this Android project. In the resources folder, we have the role folder. We're going to right-click, add new item. We're going to indicate that we want an XML file in the data section. This file will be called splash screen. We add this file and we have a clean XML file. As part of this XML file, we're going to write a few lines. Firstly, we're going to define an element, layer list. Here we have it. It's a list of different layers. We're going to specify the namespace named Android, which will be equal to http://schemas.android.com/apk/rest/android. We close this tag, and within the layer list, we're going to define 2 elements or 2 items. The first item will contain a color type element. This element will help us specify what will be the background color of our splash screen. So we indicate that we want a color that is defined by color slash, and we're going to indicate that splash background will be the value. It's important to note that we haven't created this resource yet. We'll create it in a moment. So this will be the background color, and secondly, we also need another item element. Within this item tag, a bitmap type element, which will basically be the image we select to be part of the splash screen. We're going to indicate that this bitmap will be positioned in the center of our mobile device. So firstly, we indicate that we want a source or what resource we want to place as an image on the splash screen. We're going to indicate that we want an element that is located within the drawable resources, called logodev. We will import this resource shortly. We also need the property Android2:tilemode, and this value will be equal to disabled. Lastly, we need the Android property :gravity, and this will be set to center our image. We close this tag, save the changes, and now we have defined our drawable file, which is called splash screen. This is essentially the structure of our splash screen. Now, we said that we would create this color type resource later on. To create this resource, we will go to our Explorer, and in the folder called Values, we have a file here called colors.xml. We will open the file, and here we already have our resource tag with different color type tags. We will define a new color. Through the color tag, we will name it splash background, which is the same name we used in our splash screen file. This is the name we have here. We close this tag, and within the tag, we will indicate the color we want as the background of our splash screen. In my case, I will indicate that I want a white color. I will do this through 6 Fs like this. I save the changes, and now we have defined our new color. Next, we will import the resource we specified as part of this bitmap element. It's an image called logodev. So, as part of my Explorer, I will import the resource or image into the drawable folder. I import this image here. Done. We now have it available here. This is the one we see here. Once we've done this, we're going to proceed to create the splash screen theme. In the case of a Xamarin.Forms based project, we have within the same folder called values, a file named styles.l. We're going to proceed to open this file. Here we have it available. As we can see, we have different themes defined through the style tag. We're going to condense them. Since we're interested in creating a new style, we're going to declare a new style tag. We're going to name it Splash Theme. We're going to indicate that we want to use a property called parent that's going to be equal to theme.appcompat.light.noActionBar. This will be the parent theme. Within this style definition, we're going to indicate that we want an element with a name, Android, window background. Here we're going to indicate what will be the background of our splash screen theme, which in this case we already have defined through drawable. Diagonal splash screen. Here IntelliSense is already recognizing this drawable file as we've defined it previously. So we indicate that we want to use it. We're going to indicate that we also want a second element with the property Android, window no title equal to true. We indicate that we want a third element Android.window fullscreen equal to true. We indicate that we want another element with the name Android.window content overlay with a value at null. Finally, an element with the name Android.window action bar equal to true. We save these changes, and with this, we now have a new theme created that we can use as part of the activity we are going to create next. So we are going to proceed to create this activity, which will be the activity that will actually display our splash screen. So we're going to open our Explorer once again, and as part of the Xamarin Android project, we're going to right-click Add New Item. In the Android section, we select an activity, and we're going to name this activity Splash Activity. We add this new file. Now that we've created it, we're going to configure our activity through this attribute that we have here. So within these parentheses, we're going to indicate that we first want a theme that is hosted as style/splash theme. If you remember, this is the name we gave to our theme. We're going to indicate that we also want a property called main launcher to be equal to true. This is to indicate that this activity will be the activity that starts when the application launches. Similarly, we're going to specify that we want a noHistory property equal to true so that this activity does not form part of the navigation stack. Finally, let's specify that we want a property called configuration changes, which should be equal to config changes, and we have a value here called screen size. This is for us to detect changes when a shift in the device orientation takes place. Finally, what we're going to do is indicate that once our splash screen is displayed, we'll start the main activity, which is main activity. So, after this base on create, we're going to indicate start activity, and we specify that we want a new intent, and we pass as parameters application.context. And as a second parameter type of, and in parentheses main activity indicating that this activity will be initiated. One last step we need to do before launching the application is to go to the file called mainActivity.cs, and here we're going to indicate that this activity in this attribute activity is not going to be the main activity, that is, we're going to change this main launcher property from true to false. With this, we're now ready to test the application. We're going to indicate that we want to start our execution of the application. As you can see, we have successfully displayed our splash screen. We're going to proceed to rotate the device, and we'll start the application once more so you can see how this splash screen adjusts. Okay, if you notice, we had the splash screen and it was successfully displayed in a horizontal format. With this, we have successfully deployed a splash screen in our Xamarin.Forms project. If you liked the video, share it with your friends, subscribe and click on the bell so you'll receive new notifications as soon as a new video about software development comes out. Remember that all the source code we showed in this video can be found in the link that I'm going to leave as part of this video's description. See you in the next one.